The biggest election showdown of the year, the US presidential elections of 2024, has been intriguing in all aspects. With Kamala Harris replacing Biden and the assassination attempt on Donald Trump, it has been one of the most controversial US elections so far. In this video, we like to recap the key events leading up till the end of August and who is leading in the critical swing states. For context, let's take a trip back to 2020 presidential elections when Biden and Trump were head to head. With the incumbent Trump government facing flack over mismanagement during COVID-19 and racial atrocities over blacks, a Democratic victory was on the cards. The mandate reflected the same, with Biden sweeping 306 electoral votes, becoming the oldest person to take oath as US President at the age of 78. This time around, the same familiar foes were again head to head. Trump managed to swerve ahead of other Republican presidential candidates and looking to topple an incumbent Biden who, according to his critics, was losing touch and in some cases not mentally fit to be the president. The rumors were further validated when Biden, in the NATO summit between the 9th to 11 July of this year, mistakenly referred Ukrainian President Zelensky as President Putin. However, this was not the first time that Biden had gaffed up on a big stage. So both internally in his party and the US media, pressure was mounting on him to vacate his nomination for a second term of presidency. In the midst of all this, the world witnessed one of the darkest days of American history when Trump, at a presidential campaign at Pennsylvania, was shot at not once but thrice by an assailant. Luckily, Trump escaped with one of the bullets grazing his right ear. But Trump, being the person we know, even in this calamity, he put forward his brave and adamant trait by raising his fists in the air and shouting, "Fight, fight." With the unprecedented attack on Trump, the Biden administration was under immense flack from media and the citizens. An opinion poll conducted between 16th to 18th of July in 2024 reflected the same, with Trump leading by 5 and 3 points nationwide and in key battleground states respectively. With insurmountable pressure, Biden eventually dropped out of the race on 21st July 2024 and extended his support to incumbent VP Harris as the presidential candidate. With Kamala Harris getting support from ex-President Barack Obama and other key Senate members, she aims to create history by becoming the first woman president of the United States of America. In fact, the recent opinion poll survey suggests that Kamala Harris is leading Trump by 36 votes in the electoral votes, and she also leads Trump in the popular vote by 4 points. Also, an interesting insight would be to have a look at how Kamala and Trump are stacking up against each other in 7 key swing states. They are Nevada, Arizona, Georgia, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. For background, in the last election except for North Carolina, all other states voted in favor of Democrats. Starting off with Nevada, Trump has a slight edge over Kamala as per the recent survey. Moving on to a key border state, Arizona, where a changing ethnic demography can be a factor in this election. Here Trump is edging Kamala by a small margin again. Next, we move on to Georgia, which has been historically a Republican state. However, in 2020, Democrats won, mainly attributed to the high black voter turnout. Here there is a deadlock between the two with no clear winner. In North Carolina, Trump edges Kamala by a small margin. In Pennsylvania, Kamala is almost ahead by a point, with economic conditions being a major issue in this election. In Michigan, Trump has a lead of over 2 points, whereas in Wisconsin, Kamala leads Trump exactly by 2 points. So we can see it's going to be a tough fight in this election. Irrespective of these trends, it's too early to predict a winner. It is going to be one of the most closely fought presidential elections, and the results will have ramifications both globally and internally. So, this was all from me today. Please do like, share, and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for latest updates. Thank you.